Astagfirullahaladzim. Apa? Tengok. Okay. The storage ni nanti lah tersalah. I don't care.
I'm waiz.
Now moving on to the charge of the light brigade bomb analysis. Go into the background.
So basically, the charge of the light brigade is a negative power by Alfred Lord Tennyson in the 1854. It commemorates a very but disastrous charge of the British light brigade. During the Battle of Balaclava in the Crimean War. The bomb expelled teams of heavy, duty, and electronic vessels with Japanese communication. So this is the bomb, but we will not look into it since everyone have the bomb in their hand, right?
The structure of the poem is the poem is composed of 6 stanzas of varying lengths, and it used septic rhythm, which gives it a galloping pace, mimicking the cavalry charge with these rhymes. The rhyme scheme is irregular, but it helps to emphasize certain keys, moment, and the narrative.
We will move on to the literary devices. So this is stanza 1. So as you can see, we have repetition, half a lick, half a lick, half a lick. We also have anaphora, which is the same. Half a lick, half a lick, half a lick. Okay. Next we have allusion, which is root the 600, the value of death, and again root the 600. And the last one is personification, which is the value of death. Okay. Next is stanza 2. First we can see we have first, as you can see, we have allusion, which is forward the light brigade. Next is we have rhetorical question. Was there a man dismayed? Next, we have repetition, which is there's. We also have anaphora, there's not to make reply, there's not to reason why, and there's but to do and die. And last one, we have
operation, slash all their sabers bear. So the repetition of the S sound in short saber, it adds a sharp hissing, so to mimic the swing movement of the sword. So next we move on to the imagery. Flash all the sabers bear and flash as they turn in air. So this line, it creates a vivid visual imagery of the shining sabers being wielded by the soldiers. And we also plunge in the battery smoke. This phrase provides a visual and sensory imagery describing the soldiers moving through the thick smoke of the battlefield. Okay, we also have metaphor. All the world wonder. This metaphor suggests that people around the world are in awe and amazement at the bravery and honesty of the Light Brigade. And alright. Okay, we also have repetition. To cannon to the right of them, cannon to the left of them, and cannon behind them. And we also have imagery, volley and thunder, storm with shot and shell, while horse and hero fell. So these words create a vivid auditory imagery, allowing the reader to hear the intense noise of the battle. At the storm with shot and shell, it provides both visual and auditory imagery, describing the relentless attack on the soldiers. Next, while horse and hero fell, this line evokes a tragic visual image of both the soldiers and their horses falling in the battle. And next, we have the metaphor, which is jaws of death and mouth of hell. So the meaning of imagery in jaws of death is it's to convey the extreme danger and the near certain doom faced by the Light Brigade.
And then for the last stanza, the line when can the glory fade is a rhetorical question, which is a question to emphasize the lasting act and enduring fame of the Light Brigade courageous charge, suggesting that their glory will never fade. Next, for the second line, all the one charge they made is an imagery. It is a vivid image of the reckless and courageous assault by the Light Brigade. Then, for the third line, we have all the world wonder, personification, which means that the world is personified as capable of wondering, emphasizing the global impact and establishment caused by the charge. And then we have repetition, honor the charge they made under the Light Brigade to show that it reinforced the call to remember and respect the bravery and sacrifice of the soldiers.
We will go to the poem summary.
So, in stanza 1, they talk about how the soldiers, the 600 soldiers, charged into the valley of death. Next, in stanza 2, it talk about the soldiers' will to fight. So, as you can see, the soldiers, even though they know it was a mistake to charge into the Light Brigade, they just do it because their leaders said to just do it.
And if they fought back, they can be punished with death.
On stanza 3, we talk about how there were cannons on the right, left, and in front of them, and they all fired off theirs. The soldiers were showered with gunshots and artillery shells, but they rode boldly into the teeth of hell, and the 600 soldiers rode into hell itself.
Russian troops were dazed, cut into pieces by their swords, and then the cavalrymen rode back, but not all 600 of them. On the fifth stanza, it tells about how there were cannons on the right, cannons on the left, and even cannons behind them. It's all of them firing loud blasts. They were all showered with gunshots and artillery shells, and many of these heroes and their horses were killed. And even though they had fought so well, they had ridden into the teeth of death and come back from the hell itself, and that was all that was left of the 600 riders who set out